Hey everyone, Andrew here. Welcome to my channel and today's video. Well, you may be wondering how my cousin got me Poison Cobra from Beyblade Burst Pro Series and Judgment Joker J5 so earlier than my 26th birthday. Well, this is because Hyper Spears was on the sale. It's about 30% off on Hyper Spear. And oh yes, I guess it's from the I guess it just the same thing to the Space Storm. My cousin and I talk about every time I wanted stuff really so bad, I don't have to. I mean, every time that I wanted some stuff like these guys really bad, I couldn't have to wait until my next birthday and Christmas. These two guys, my cousin just got me from the Barnes & Nobles because one on the right was on sale, 36% off. That is a Barnes & Nobles because he likes to go other places near him. And that's about quite it. About what makes the difference is that Poison Cobra costs $10 more than the Judgment Joker because it is half a die-cast metal made for forged disc, whose weight is heavy. And we have here is a rubber absorption, which is why that Poison from Hyper Spear do not have rubber. It's about $10 differences because of the material. We have here, for those of you who may not know, it comes with a ripcord launcher. That's it, a launcher. I think about the certain single layers like Valkyrie, Spirigen, Ragnarok, and Kerbeus. Unlike the Judgment Joker, it has the box that you cannot see unless you get to unbox it as I do. Here's a assortment number that you're welcome to pause this video if you need to replace a Poison Cobra. So go ahead and pause this video. This is a F4550/F2291 assortment. Here is the back. We already talked about the attack absorption, and we will do it again when I unbox it. Here is the Jan. This is one difference that we will discuss about the differences between this weight and also the blackout B5 GT chip. We have here the 2 in attack, none in burst and agility, 13 in defense, 6 in weight, and 9 in stamina. Here is the encrypt number that reads 12791. You're welcome to pause this video. And the same thing goes to the barcode. And yes, this is from the Barnes & Noble, so that I think it is about $5 difference between the Barnes & Nobles and other stores like Target, Walmart, etc. Many from, of course, I forgot the other stores. I mean, almost forgot. This isn't about Amazon and eBay. That's all. Here's the original barcode, so you're welcome to pause this video, and you should be done about between 1 to 3 minutes, or more than that. Here we got here is a Judgment Joker J5. This is D66. This is D66, whose force disc is a 00. And we have here is a Trick Hyper Spear. That is called the TH09. Here is the stat. Here is a 5 times a drop in, and once the run time. Here we got here is well, perhaps the barcode that I think you can call Hasbro that to see if they can accept a Barnes and Noble barcode. And yeah, that is what is done is done. Now time for me to unbox these guys. You may be wondering the differences. Well, about from wave 1 to wave 3, and also the first Elite Champions Pro set, most components are covered in plastic wraps. About wave 4 and ongoing, and also Beyblade Burst Quad Drive, which means plastics about wave 1, about wave 4 and ongoing, Beyblade Burst Pro Series and Quad Drive Top don't need the plastic wraps for the components. Well, don't need a plastic wraps where these components are inside enough to open. Instead for wave 4 and Pro Series and Quad Drive, they just leave it loose. Most components loose. And you see, it's well done. It's a well done. So we don't have to cut out plastic wraps. These components are also loose. Instead, energy layer is covered in paper, waxing paper, I guess. Voila, waxing paper. That is a waxing paper as a replacement for the plastic bags. Look at that. Really optimistic. So okay guys, I'm going to compare these launchers. We have here a Hyper Spear that works with right and left spin burst tops. Same thing goes to the search launcher. Because of that, here is the back that you can attach your launcher whatever you want. That's how you can put it together. And search launcher, well, it has a backer on the left that cannot allow you to attach. The only front part is on the right. That's that. It has a white switch strike ripcord that you can insert and launch them all together. For those of you who may not know, understand that the one Bey has more power than another when launched together. Keep in mind for that. Here is the launcher. We have here is Japanese launcher that has no longer contains sticker, much like a wave 1, 2, 3 do. So do I think Elite Champions Pro set. You cannot see the QR code unless you may get Elite Champions Pro set. That has our Valtryek and Wizard Fafnir. This is about the launcher. Nothing special. We have here the ripcord, whose teeth are flat. That is not like the switch strike ripcord that has its teeth facing down. This launcher can only test spin right rotation because of what it can turn right. Here's the instructions comparison. That is about to show you the certain stuff. And here's the information that we already did talk about. And here's what this says about the hybrid spear launcher. That you can use any slot you want to launch. Kind of information is the same thing, but this is about the hybrid spear. On the left, we have here the Pro Series instructions that contain stickers. Well, that shows you to put the sticker. It has the stickers that you can put on this. Pretty much that easy. Only the Cobra head. Larger Cobra head. Here is the QR code, so you're welcome to pause this video as well. That's on the instructions. This is not like a Judgment Joker that has a QR code. That is about instruction. That's about instruction. And the same scoring stuff. Now for the base. It comes with the stickers right here. Well, you can focus on the Cobra head. One larger sticker looks like a sickle claw, whose edge faded from the orange to the yellow. And the colors looks really flip. It's like a blended with the brown color in the middle on the upside down V shape part. And that one, it just looks like a branch. The smaller stickers that is suitable for the smaller sticker that you can put on the lower jaw of larger Cobra head. Here's the sticker. That is about that whose speed goes right side down. That is creating the distance between the middle part of the K. Well, whose legs are like same size. That's quite about the stickers. But for Hybrid Spear, no sticker, that you don't have to worry about it. Although you actually, well, you can put Pro Series stickers on Hybrid Spear stickers. Here we got here are right rotation chips. Their legs pretty similar, except for that the Cobra Gachinko chip is like taller than the Gachinko chip of Joker from Hybrid Spear. Cobra has a hole, and Joker has a bling has a gun on its middle part because it wants to have the two holes, one more holes than that of a Cobra. Here is on the back. Hybrid Spear has a code that you are gonna scan it out, but a Cobra do not. Instead, we already talked about the instructions are right here. You can scan it one by one using one screen. Okay? Good. That is about the differences. And once again, Pro Series Joker is like taller than the Hybrid Spear GT chip. It has a hole. But Judgment Joker from Hybrid Spear has one more hole because of the blink hexagon. As for the Cobra, this is known as a Hydro Intercaro terminology because of its head, whose larger has three fangs, straight next to its tongue. We have the teeth. It has a sky blue triangular eye with the forehead part that looks nice. We have here multiple three heads that has no teeth, much like in the middle part. And I see these tails, or I say it could be heads on the top right. But no, I must have forgotten about it. Cobra has the two holes, much like a Pro Series Joker has. My bad. What I mean to say is about Judgment Joker has a one more hole on the middle, but I think the Cobra has three holes. This is because these tabs is suitable for the Gachinko layer base from Pro Series. Here we have is the Gem and Poison base on the left, and Hybrid Spear Joker on the right. The only one difference is these couple differences are that I almost forgotten about. I almost forgot about about the layers, my bad. That is a course. That is about a course. Why Cobra has a hole? This is because you can attach whatever you want, like Jen. Well, about Jen, made up of rubber. This is how you can make it like a one piece. This what inspires Bey-Unboxing B5 chip because this Gen model has been reused for the plastic mold of a Bey-Unboxing B5 chip, and they are completely fused into plastic material. But for this one, it's a Pro Series that has a rubber. I like this flower pattern because it wants to have it wants to show the clockwise. I think it's a counterclockwise spiral. You may be wondering though, why is it these guys? You may be wondering it has two holes. This is because there is a tab that you can use to attach with whatever layer base you want. From Takara Tomy and Pro Series got Tinkle layer base. These details are so nice, really wonderful. And here is the back that is kind of hollow out, but not too much. And this middle part is most of the time filled in. And yes, and design is the exploration for the Bey-Unboxing B5 chip because of the plastic mold of this weight, which you cannot see these arms from the dusk layer base. That's all. Here we get to the layer base. The couple differences is that on the one hand, we have the purple rubber, and I'm sorry about about these sides. These light blue side that match the race striker's color but darker. It's turned out to be nothing but plastic rather than a rubber. But it is attached with light purple rubber that can absorb these attacks, even with heavier hits. I wonder if I could test against my guilty luckiness against the Poison Cobra to absorb the heavier attacks. Well, I hope it could help protect the heavyweight attacks. I don't know. So yeah. And oh, I almost forgot about these teeth. One more difference is that the Poison Cobra has its teeth, which means it has 3 gaps and 4 teeth on its back, and the tabs is like taller, little taller than the Judgment Joker, which has slopes, and it wants to show the hero code that I already showed you. It has a QR code, and it has tabs. Well, we already talked about that. That is the back of the Black Hexagon. Now back to the layer base. The couple differences, and another couple, and back to Poison Cobra, which has the 2 holes because you want to. It's open for this one tab that you can attach. Boom. And this is it because it wants to have the latches on its back that you can also, when whenever you fully put components together to make a whole layer, you can put this tab to secure these components. Boom, like that. And you can also disengage by turning toggle toward the middle. And you can take it apart. And blue base looks wonderful. It looks wonderful and exposes the purple rubber base. I really like this. Because I want to collect the Pro Series until I learn that the Beyblade Burst Pro Series may be discontinued, as well as other sub-series, because we may be moving on to the generation after Burst. Here is a Judgment Joker whose arms belongs to the sand, fused with an entire base. And you may be wondering, it has no rubber, much like the Pro Series. Pro Series does. And neither it has a rubber burst stopper nor plastic stopper. This is because it wants to have its size hollow out. Well, it looks really hollow out, which is why it has no plastic, much like Pro Series and Takara Tomy do. And neither having a burst stopper. And yes, that rubber seems to have the entire rubber, not hollow out, much like a Hyper Spear do. No latches. Instead, it just wants to have a two holes that you can scan the code. That you can put a Gachinko chip by simply push down, and you can use it to scan it. Whether you take it apart or not, you can still scan it as well for your Beyblade Burst app. And my hand just slipped. That is about it comes with a sand because it wants to be redone in the Pro Series. Well, that is you can put sand from Judgment Joker on Poison like this. Boom. This is how it do it. Or you can put whatever you want to, because the two holes next to the middle hole that you can put gem. That is you can do what you want. That is like a full rubber layer, full on rubber. Excellent. And also, this is because Judgment Joker has one component that is sand made up of metal. But for Hyper Spear, it has sand arms made up of plastic fused with entire base. That is done. We have here Poison Cobra comes with a 7, whose weight is, I think, is heavy. And we have here the wall, which we reuse since the set that has orb edges, Chosi Spurgin, and Bloody Longinus. And yes, the one was first released in Hasbro that comes from the Turbo Spryzen S4. Pretty decent. Black color. Pretty nice. Pretty nicer. I have the same color, but whose plastic looks really cloudy, dull and cloudy. And this is about a frame that you can see clearly. Fantastic. This is called Wall. As up with a double O, whose it's like a little lighter, but yes, way heavy. I feel that it's heavy. Really intense heavy. Gotta love it. Here we have the original Keep. Unlike Keep, it shares the same rubber with its Slingshot version, but Slingshot version has a black flat-ended rubber. But for Pro Series and Takara Tomy, it has a ball-shaped rubber that you can also turn around, play along. And these base looks that slender. It looks taller than the Hyper Spear counterpart. And no, this circular part is smaller, looks really smaller than the Hyper Spear counterpart. And also here is the part that you can see clearly, more clearer than the Hyper Spear. Here is a transparent that you can see it more clear than the Hyper Spear. Here we got the Trick Hyper Spear that lacks performance driver changing. Yes, that has no changes toward this driver. It cannot change it during a battle, but it wants to move from the battle ring toward the brink. It has a flat-ended tip that is attached with big gears with a filter plastic. And this designs, well, it just seems to have a it seems like a 5 claws on both sides. And here is that has a trick. This seems to have a question. Well, question head is a middle part shaped like, it seems like it's shaped like in the aardvark nose, and so is the dot part of a question mark. Unlike the Pro Series, it is plain that you cannot see it through. We have a Keep that has a number F4550, and Trick Hyper Spear that has a number E7715, and done. And that's how it's good. Sorry about that. I'm really struggling to put in a sticker correctly because the sticker seems are really off. Went off a bit. So now for me to scale it. We start with the Poison Cobra and Judgment Joker. Now here's the scale. We have the Cobra chip. This is 2.9 grams. And Joker from Pro Series about 2.7 grams. Here is a Gen, about 1.1 grams, and Sin. That weighs about 7.8 grams. Here's another Joker bot from Hybrid Spear, whose shape is lighter than the Pro Series. 3.3 grams. We have a Poison, 13.1 grams. And Judgment is 12. And another Judgment, but from Hybrid Spear, 8.5 because the back is hollow out. And Judgment Joker J-Bey is about 11.8 grams. And we got Pro Series 22.4 grams, heavier. And Poison Cobra is about 19.1 grams, which is lighter than Judgment Joker. Here is a double O, 24.9 grams. Well, actually a lot nicer. And Takara Tomy is about 24.3 grams. Let's see how it goes. Whoa, that is pretty much closer to Takara Tomy. Here is a Seppen, brand new Seppen, 66.8 grams, and Twist Strike is lighter. Well, not too much, 22.7 grams. And we have here the Clear Wall, 4 grams. And thus, went together 26.7 grams. Here is a Slingshot version. This is 4.4. This is 4.2 grams. Here we got is 30. This is 26.9 grams, which tends to be light, heavier than Pro Series. Fascinating. Here is a Trick-H Spear. This is 8.5 grams, and Keep Hybrid Spear, same, 8.2, and our original Keep is 6.1 grams. Now for this, I must have forgot about the spring. That is tends to be feels really light, and so will be Trick Hyper Spear. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. It tends to be lighter because I think it could be the gen. This is 51.8 grams. And when, oh yes, went together. Without the frame, you can get about 47.9 grams. Well, perhaps. And this is about 51.8 grams with a wall frame. And 57.8 without any kind of frame. Then when in the together. Whoa my gosh, it looks really heavy. But I don't think it could be good for the battle. This is the 45.1 grams. Up to the test bin. Here is a Poison Cobra 7 wall keep. Let's see how it goes. Boom. Whoa! It started to circle around a bit. Stay in the middle because of this is because of a rubber ball shape. Starting to tilt a little bit because how small is that? It looks fantastic. Really, really fantastic. Without the wall. Whoa. Nuts. Oh yes, they're really good. Really lovely. Now for Judgment Joker J500 Trick Hyper Spear. This is how this works. Whoa! This is powerful. Now for the actual Hyper Spear Stadium. Like this. Whoa! Intensive. Getting near the panic in your pocket. Fantastic. Really fantastic. Really much lovely. Really much lovely. Then it's starting to spun out. Wow, this is getting intense. Intense. And another try. Whoa. Going toward the break about 3 times in a row. Now for the test battle. Judgment Joker J500 Trick-H versus Poison Cobra 7-wall keep. Round 1, set. Oh, first finish. Whoa, I knew it. You may wonder why I was reluctant to get to Judgment Joker J5. Well, this is because Judgment Joker may be strong, but not really good at a battle because it kept on bursting in front of the opponents most of the time. Here's the proof. Oh, wow. Weak. Round 3, set. Well, 5-0. Round 4, get ready, start. Oh, 7-0. Wow, Poison Cobra is a winner. 7-wall keep. Actually, about Judgment Joker. Well, you may be wondering why I was reluctant to get Judgment Joker J5. Well, to me, as I watching the Senki videos about this guy, Judgment Joker J5, it doesn't seem so really well because the layer base was hollowed out. It has no rubber on it, which is why it kept on losing via burst finishes most of the time. As I watch a Blast Zone YouTube channel about the Judgment Joker, and I agree, yes. Blast Zone was not happy of it from the Judgment Joker because it kept on losing and losing because of the hollow sides. And to me, my personal opinion, it looks really strong. It looks really great. But to me, I don't think it is really good for the battles. Much like a Mirage Factor F6, there doesn't seem really good to battle these guys, especially heavier weight. Probably this is because Poison Cobra has a plastic material that can absorb attacks. It looks like it reflects Judgment Joker's attacks against the owner of the same name, which why it came unleashing. Poison Cobra kept its place because of the ball made of rubber. It stays in the battle ring as it did not go to the brink, much like a Judgment Joker J5, because the Poison Cobra is a Pro Series, not Hyper Spear system like Judgment Joker. That battle is quite likely insane, really much insane, with a Hyper Spear based stadium. Although I built a protocol drum based stadium, it looks really great, but Hyper Spear is really okay to me because as I need it to battle my Hyper Spear's burst base. Well, this battle really worked out really well. This is how the Judgment Joker J5 made the original test battle look far more quicker than ever. So far, there is no ring out finish because of Poison Cobra. As I said earlier, this is not a Hyper Spear. This is like a Japanese. This is like a Japanese, and it costs $10 more than that. Even the Trick-H looks really great. That it managed to keep up with the fight. And Judgment Joker J5, this is best. No matter whose size or the hollow out, which serves as a weakness, and it may cause Judgment Joker to self-burst itself burst against the ring from the Poison Cobra. It's time. Now it is time to the extra bout. Extra bout 1 starts. Well, extra bout 2 starts. Oh, intense. Extra bout 3 starts. Oh wow. Oh, decent. That is okay. Poison Cobra stay on the top. My conclusion is that Judgment Joker, as I already tested out like this, well, who's a mechanism? Well, it feels really tough. It feels moderately tough, but not as tough as it looks during a battle because I give it about 6.5 out of 10. This is because although the Judgment Joker has a decent slopes, but it is a problem about the base. The base are hollow out and that has no rubber, which is why it's like today's loser of this video. But other than that, it looks really nice. Much like a Mirage Factor F6. Let's have a Poison Cobra. Man, I really like this Beyblade. Well, trust me guys, don't get confused with Poison Serpent from Metal Saga. This is because the poison fish wheel has multiple protrusions. Smallest protrusions make it vulnerable to battle heavyweight opponents like knockouts. I think a poison fish wheel from Metal Saga is vulnerable for the types of bays, as long as they are belong to Metal Saga. Well, poison fish wheel cause a bait to get knocked out of the stadium or trapped into penalty pockets. This is how I feel. Poison fishing wheel is highly outclassed by heavyweight fishing wheels in my opinion, including the hybrid cosmic fishing wheel from Metal Fury. But for the Poison Cobra, it seems to have a good tip. I'm really so excited. I like Poison Cobra, much like other baits I want to purchase. Well, this is because it has a rubber absorption ring made of plastic attached with a violet rubber parts. This is how it retracts. This is how they use attacks and counter and forward to the attacker. That's now is now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. I wouldn't mind if I had dislike in this video. That's okay. Otherwise, be here later with more videos about Beyblade. Have a nice day and enjoy yourself. Let's see your Beyblade top trip, and I'm out. Up here.